Welcome back, mon ami. We are here in this battle at the Hill of Death. That's what we're calling it, boys, the Hill of Death. I mean, it's been pretty crazy. We're getting some still amazing hits with our artillery against the Germans, and we just want to cause as much damage as possible and pretty much get them to call off the attack on the Hill of Death here. So let's go ahead and get as many men as we can. Believe most of our men are actually wearing... Nope, not these guys in the front. They're not wearing gas masks, but until the Bosch actually launch a gas attack, I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm also calling in some additional units, including some snipers, things like that. They're not going to help too much, but they should be able to make a little bit of a difference. And we've also got, of course, the guy still here at the mortar. For those of you that don't remember, we kept a team back here to hold out to the very end with the guns and the mortar. Make it a little harder for the Germans to take the area, of course. Let's see if that succeeds. I'm not sure it's going to work out so well. But these boys are, of course, heroes of France. Let's go down here, make sure we've got... Where's that sniper? So I'm thinking everybody must be here. I'm checking the back. I don't actually see any additional units. Let's go ahead and drop these guys here, the sniper. And I want to see if maybe we can put the sniper behind in this area. I think that might be an appropriate place for him. I don't see the Germans getting closer, so I feel pretty secure. I feel like our guns are doing the job. In fact, I'm going to send some group forward.
This is Captain Bellinger.
Oh, wait a minute.
Division. Height 304. Do you copy? Lieutenant Devance. Height 304. My captain. The situation requires immediate action. We need artillery support. The Germans are attacking from all directions. Pass the coordinates. The shrapnel will beat all the arrogance out of the Germans.
Worry not, my men. We shall hold. And I think so far we're doing an incredibly good job with holding the artillery guns. In this battle, I've already usually lost the artillery guns back here because the enemy essentially overruns them. You can see they destroyed one, but the rest are working beautifully. In fact, I'm going to send some more guys over here to the right side just because of the mortars. We've got this group heading down. Why have you not gotten in the trench? Come on, boys. And they'll try and defend the gun as long as possible. We want to keep this thing operational to the very end if possible, but of course the enemy is already getting close enough to throw some grenades and destroy the gun. Only the officer can save it. Shoot, officer! You are above ground. That pistol has to be useful. The M8 1892 revolver. And there we go. We've got some more reinforcements coming in to hold the position. I mean, with that gun operating the way it is, I just don't want to lose it. Let's put it that way. We've also got the artillery strike ability, but I don't want to use it until we absolutely need to. I think it's definitely a mistake to just go ahead and, you know, fire it off prematurely, and suddenly we get a huge, massive attack that we can't stop. No thank you. Not going to happen. Over here, so far the men can keep on holding. You can see the Germans exploding into smithereens. This is what we want. We want to try and destroy them, but they are also firing artillery at us there, as you can see, just knocking a few of our men out. And if they eventually get a hit on that gun or the ammo cache next to it, it's going up quite quickly. Laurent, get over here. Is with the positioning. There we go. Love those explosions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of just the explosions and the general, you know, feel of the game. Does it feel real to you? Do you enjoy the sort of the visual first person here from the trench? Do you prefer the sort of third person view? I need to know these things, my friends, mon ami. If you don't tell me, I just won't know for the next video. So make sure to let me know, of course. Now, over there, I see a lot of Germans moving. We don't really have anybody on this right side. Oh, look at that. That's where our reinforcements were. Well, that makes sense. I'm going to set them up back here because, again, our main goal is to defend this area up top. So I'm going to send most of our men here. If we decide to send a few of them elsewhere, that's a different story. In fact, I'll take a nice little chunk there, and I'm going to bring them here to the right side once again. In fact, maybe we could just put them back here. Yeah, let's keep them back here. A little safer, and they should still be able to get some pretty good shots. That guy's firing the Shosha. I believe it's the Shosha. That is such a terrible machine gun. If you want a separate video on the Shosha, let me know in the comments down below. I really do want to try new things on the channel occasionally, and certainly like a short documentary on that gun would be really fun to do. It might be the worst machine gun ever made. It's pretty bad. At least for battlefield use. I'm sure there are much worse machine guns, you know, the Gatling gun, the hand-cranked Gatling gun. But, you know, for battle, it's incredible they would actually use this. And look at that, it's a rifle grenade! Oh! Either that or this guy just went into the future and grabbed a modern silencer for his weapon, but I don't think so. So I like the way we're set up here. Let's see if we've got any more reinforcements. Yeah, we don't have control over these folks. Squad of riflemen. Alright, now the enemy's quite close. Oh boy. Might want to grab some of the guys here. Let's do it. And see if we can save the gun, although it might not be in a saving situation. They might have gotten close enough. As you can see, they're already throwing the Stellhandgranat. And, yeah, it's going to be difficult to hold this area. Doesn't mean we're not going to try, though. Mon ami, go! Shoot them all! Keep the Bosch off us! Trying to hold that position for as long as possible is going to help. Unfortunately, they killed the gunners. Oh, one of our other guys just got sniped. You see one of them hanging there on the side of the trench. Just brutal. I'm going to take the officer and put him on the gun as well. We've got to get on that artillery gun again and continue firing. Officer Pascal Rowell. There we go. Oh, even the shrapnel at distance ripped right through the enemy. And now we'll call in an artillery strike right here. Because there are a lot of Germans approaching. I think we can get a pretty good strike. How's this side doing? We've got some reinforcements. Let's place them. You know what? We'll get them over here. Right in the middle. There's the artillery, guys. So it's airburst. Pretty much, what's it called? It's not shell shot. Somebody put it in the comments down below. It explodes above the enemy. Some of it is landing on them. Some of it is exploding above them. Either way, it's absolutely devastating to the Bosch. We're even destroying buildings here, entire buildings, just being leveled by this stuff. Alright, that's a nice position. I like it. And that's going to be it. A mission complete. The very end of the battle, guys. 1,029 enemy casualties. 272 casualties on our side. Of course, 6 of those are vehicles. So either way, it's not exactly a great fight on our side. But for a World War I battle, I think pretty damn good. If you guys enjoyed this World War I combat and you want to see more, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And we'll absolutely try and bring some more World War I combat here from Battle of Empires 1914, 1918. If anybody has any recommendations for other games that, you know, focus on this genre, you know, please let me know. I'm willing to try anything. I see you guys enjoy it. And I aim to please, folks. I really do aim to please. Please don't forget, hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. We really do need the subscriptions, so even if you could share on social media, you know, it really does help, guys. Look at all those helmets. I hope this is a nice outro. Just massive artillery strike. And thankfully, we held the anthill. Pretty amazing. And just imagine, just 1,000 or little over 1,000 casualties in this battle. Imagine what World War I battles with hundreds of thousands of men dying must have been like. Just this over kilometers and kilometers. I mean, it's amazing to even think about. Thanks so much, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.